Hi there, and welcome to Real Talk Radio with Marc and Nikki, where we take a look at what's going on in the entertainment world, do some food reviews and taste testing like we're going to do today. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm nervous.
That's exactly how I feel.
Really?
I don't know how I feel, but that's it.
What did you just put on?
I just put on some Calm.
Oh, the CBD roller.
The CBD roller, just to calm me down because I'm a little excited about today's taste test.
Right. It's going to get crazy. We share funny stories and poke a little fun at what's going on in the social media news world. So coming up on the show today, we're going to do a taste test of what Nikki calls weird food combinations.
Yep, weird combos.
And apparently pretty popular, right?
It is. Yeah.
We'll get into that. Distillers of gin-infused elephant dung insist their drink is not crap. I didn't tell Nikki that title.
Why am I chewing my gin? Ew,
Right.
It tastes like crap. It is.
So we'll talk about that. A new show on the History Channel called Kings of Pain, where a couple of guys let themselves get bit and stung by all kinds of dangerous animals and insects, all for the sake of research. This is on the History Channel. It's legit.
Wow.
And actually, I think, the fact that they're doing it for research so that they can do a pain threshold. So we'll talk a little bit about that as well. So it's a legit deal. So go ahead.
My pain threshold is 0.
Yeah, mine too.
I have no pain
I
threshold.
don't do well with pain, especially wasps, and we'll talk about that.
Mr. T, remember? There's only one thing that hurts me, and that's pain.
Pain. I heard another one. This guy's like, you know what pain is? That's weakness leaving the body.
Oh,
That
yeah.
sounds intense, right? Probably a
Wuss.
Navy SEAL guy probably talking about that. Sir, yes, sir. Quick reminder that our Real Talk Radio is sponsored by our other talk show, CBD and Essential Oil Talk Radio. If you want to learn how CBD and essential oils can have a positive impact on your life, check out the podcast at eotalkradio.com or look for the link in the details below. But for now, we're going to be doing a taste test. So
Dun, dun, dun.
Tell us
All right.
what's up.
So this is exciting. I think you're going to love it. You like pickles, right? Or you don't like
Sometimes. It depends on what we're combining them with.
pickles? Okay. So I see these.
Don't ruin a different food for me.
I see a lot of people post weird food combos, right? And I thought it would be cool to do one. So typical food combos, this is what's in my mind. It's just things in your house. Like, man, I'm out of meat. I guess I'll put a pickle on a sandwich. Or, you know what I mean? Like peanut butter and pickles.
Yeah.
Well, it's the biggest thing out there.
Really?
It's huge, right?
I've never tried that.
I would venture to say that these people are broke. That's just what I'm going to say.
Well, maybe.
But, you probably have pickles in your...
Or pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's where it all started.
I
Right?
never craved that when I was pregnant.
Really?
I craved hot, spicy stuff like
Okay.
jalapeno. And
I thought you were going to say hot mayonnaise or something. I was nervous about what you were going to say.
That's another show. All right. So I thought we should give it a try. So my question is, do you like Oreos?
Oh, yeah.
Do you like Oreos?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, who doesn't
You got
like
a whole
Oreos?
bag?
I have a whole bag of Oreos.
Can you leave the bag with me
No.
when you leave?
No.
That's wrong.
So top 5 things that people like to dunk their Oreos in.
Oh.
This is exciting.
Top 5.
Can you name the top thing that people like?
Milk. Yeah,
There you go. It's
milk.
milk. It's so easy, right?
Yeah.
Number 2.
Whipped cream?
No, but you're close. It's a vanilla shake.
Oh, okay.
Number
I like
3.
to put French fries in vanilla shakes.
Number 3 is coffee.
Okay.
Number 4 is orange juice.
Oh, that's weird.
And number 5 is queso. Queso.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a good combo to me.
So get this. There was this test conducted. The optimal time to dunk your Oreo. What is it? You have any clue?
Like time of the day?
I work with this guy. work with me, Johnny.
You said the optimal time to
Okay.
right before you put it in your mouth, or like let it sit for a little bit.
How long do you dunk your Oreo?
Okay, well, thank you. You could clarify a little bit. I'm thinking, well, maybe 2 o'clock or.
You're killing me. That is hilarious. All right. So what do you think?
So.
How long do you typically dunk your Oreo?
No. This
Keep
is
it
a
real,
serious
Marc.
subject. Yeah. So I'm guessing probably 15 seconds.
Oh, that's pretty close. So 5 seconds is just enough to get it wet.
Yeah, right.
And they said, what kind of show is this? Sorry, kids, close your ears. 10 seconds is too long. They
Really?
said 10 seconds, it's too moist and it's
They'll fall apart in the cup.
That's right. And
Yeah,
you don't want
but
that.
then you can drink it.
Ew.
No.
That's
The
nasty.
floaties at the
I
bottom.
won't stay there. Mm-mm. So the optimal time is 8 seconds.
8 seconds. Okay.
Yep, 8
Well,
seconds.
so they're just moist enough to kind of to pate in your mouth.
Like potted meat. Disgusting. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna
And
try
orange juice.
orange juice and Oreos, right?
Oh,
it has over 500,000 likes. That is like people love doing this.
Okay.
And they're like, think about Christmas time. There used to be this chocolate orange that you would break open, and it would be like have it.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I do.
Okay, so it's chocolate
Yes.
and orange. I've had that. I've put my orange essential oils in chocolate before and dipped pretzels.
Yeah.
So I like the combination.
Okay.
Of it. But the Oreo and orange juice sounds nasty.
No,
I'm just
it's
like,
actually
I don't
sounding
know.
appealing to
But
me
then
now.
when you start thinking about chocolate orange and pretzels and stuff, you're like, okay.
Right.
So this is a cold pressed orange juice. I just bought it over at Target. It's Evolution. It's fresh.
Target has orange juice?
Yeah, it's a grocery store.
They have a
dude.
grocery store now. I haven't been
I'm
to Target.
sorry. HEB has groceries? Oh my God. Call 911.
That's not what I was saying.
All right. So
It's a super Target.
it's a super Target. Yeah.
Super. Did you shake that up?
I did. I shook it like
Okay,
a
good.
Polaroid picture. I did.
Oh, yeah. Airing
And
it out?
We're going to. It's pretty nice.
I don't know why I'm coughing.
Well, at least
We've
you're
been,
not a
you know,
vampire.
we've been laughing like all morning.
All morning, yeah.
Yeah, it's been great.
So if you have tried Oreos and orange juice, I want to know.
Yeah, yeah.
Listeners.
Send us a
Oh.
picture. I want actual evidence.
All right, so these are just regular Oreos. I didn't get double stuffed or anything. How do you typically eat your Oreo? Don't lie. Tell me the truth.
It's just dry
With my teeth.
with my mouth. No, dry. I ate them dry. I
Okay,
just
well.
eat them out of the package. I don't dip them in. See,
Okay, Mark. So here's how I eat an Oreo.
she didn't want the rest of my answer, I
Right.
guess.
I have a hidden talent on how to eat an Oreo. So you,
Oh, get out.
right? And you can, perfect.
Okay.
And if you just, well, you got to blow on it.
Why would you blow on it?
Why wouldn't you?
That's weird.
It is weird. And then you use your bottom teeth. Do you want to see this or you don't? Is it weird that we're
No,
doing
go for it.
Oh. I got it done. That totally did not do what I thought I was going to do.
Well, it's
Usually, I
they're
can get
too weak
the little white cream
to pop
just
off.
pop right off,
Yeah, yeah.
but
It's
not
because
today.
you heated it. You're not supposed to heat. You're not supposed to blow on it. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
But when you break them apart, do you twist it?
Yes.
Okay. I usually don't, but it actually worked really, really good.
So do
Was
you
I supposed to do that? Did I ruin it?
No. I guess my question is, do you always just eat it like this?
Yeah, absolutely.
don't.
I don't
I-
break them apart.
I always break them apart, and I get the inside all over my teeth. And then I take a selfie.
Yeah.
Just kidding. And then I eat these one at a time. But I don't typically dip them in milk. I don't even like milk. So
Yeah.
here's your orange juice.
What I was going to say earlier is that I kind of stopped drinking milk because
Let's see.
kind of lactose intolerant a little bit.
Yeah.
And
What does that mean? Lactose intolerant.
well, my body is not producing enough of the lactase, I think is the enzyme
Lactase?
or whatever,
Got it.
to
break
process, to break down the milk. And
So
so
what
it just
happens
kind
to
of,
you?
it actually causes pain in my stomach.
Oh,
It's
wow.
uncomfortable. So I'm taking whenever I do, because I do eat some dairy stuff now, a little bit, like eggnog. I got the eggnog because tis the season. You don't like eggnog?
I had it one time at a party, and no, ma'am.
I've got some in the fridge. Maybe we should do another taste test. Really? You don't like it?
No.
I think it's good.
Does it have alcohol in it?
No.
Oh.
It could, but not the stuff that I typically drink. But anyway, so
Give me some eggnog with a shot of vodka. Hold the eggnog.
I enjoy eggnog. So what I'll do is I take a supplement called Allerzyme. That's it's an enzyme little supplement deal, and it's got essential oils and stuff in it. And I take that with it, and it's perfect all the time. So I don't have any issues when I take those together. So I can enjoy some milk, a little bit, ice cream, a little bit. I mean, I don't go crazy on dairy because dairy is not the best
Chips
thing
and
for you
queso?
anyway. But
Wow.
anyway, let's give a little backstory on that.
All right. Well,
This is going to
So-
be. I'm kind of nervous and excited.
we're going to count 1,000. Oh, it sounds like my wedding
Oh,
night.
to how long we're going to dunk it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so
No, but he didn't.
Are we
That's
ready?
fine. All right, we're going to count. So wait, hold on. You have to.
oh, I put it
all the
in
way to-
already. I stuck it in there.
Again, sounds like my wedding night. All right.
so-
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000,
I don't know if you're counting too slow.
7 1,000.
Okay, I'm not
8
going to overdo it.
1,000. All right, here we go.
Kind of an interesting flavor combo. Huh?
That's very good. That is very good. I was expecting it to not taste so good.
Take a little sip while it's still in your mouth.
It doesn't really do anything.
Kind of
for me.
re-engages your taste buds a little bit.
Yeah, but that was really tasty.
I don't know if I would do that again, but I mean, it was good.
I bet you will.
I want some more of those cookies.
You should do it right now. Do it again.
You know,
All right,
sometimes
There it is. That's the weird, odd combination of orange juice and Oreos.
I'm going to steal a bunch of these.
That's a total 2 thumbs up for me.
All right, well, I got to try it again.
Mark, we're not having dinner on the air.
Well, it's just...
we have dessert first.
You know how it is? It's like, I'm not quite sure if I like that. I have to do it again.
Right.
Kind of how it is. Anyway, we'll do a short commercial break here in just a second.
Well, I'm just going to stop talking. I was able to just get that little cream thingy right off of there.
See, it's not too much orange. You still get the flavor of the Oreo cookie. It's dominant. I'm sounding like a good food critic now. But the orange just...
Or a bad food critic. I kind of want to dunk the Oreo until it falls off. Like, how long does that take? 60 seconds.
Oh, try it. Do that while I'm doing a commercial break.
All right, well, I need a cookie.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll let you have another one.
I really like that double stuff.
Really? You're a big fan of the cream then. I
Yes.
prefer the cookie. I don't like the double stuff. It's not my deal. I like slender cookies.
You like the
Slim cookies.
Yeah. Okay, so
The
this
thins.
morning I was going to buy it and all that had thin. I'm
No,
like, girl.
that wouldn't have been good for the taste test because
No.
the dunking part is going to have to be a lot less.
All right, so you start talking, and as soon as my clock changes, okay, there it goes. So I'm going to hold that down.
All right, so short commercial break to plug our other podcast, CBD and Essential Oil Talk Radio, where we share important insights, stories, recipes, and have some fun over there as well. Our CBD and Essential Oil podcast is heard by listeners in over 30 countries. I think it's 37 now. So if you're interested in learning how CBD and essential oils can benefit your family, be sure to tune in there as well. If you'd like for us to send you a quick overview about CBD, text the word CBD to 210-910-4174. If you want to learn about essential oils, text the word oils to the same number, 210-910-4174. You can get more information and the details below or visit eotalkradio.com.
Okay, at 31 seconds, it started breaking apart.
Did it really?
Like I was holding it and it opened up like a mouth. I'm just still holding it inside the orange juice.
You're just waiting for it to fall apart?
I'm seeing how long it takes. All right, keep talking.
All right, cool. All right, so the makers of a South African gin infused with essential herb, essential, I was going to say.
Essential herb?
Well, kind of.
That's
Elephant.
good.
So it's infused with elephant dung. Swear their use of the animal excrement is no gimmick. There's an actual purpose to it, right? So the creators of it's called Indlaview, something like that. It's a Zimbabwe. Is that right? Zimbabwe. Hang on. I had to double check my notes. No, Zulu language. I hope I got the note right on that, but I think it's a Zulu language. It means elephant. All right. So anyway, it's elephant gin. Stumbled across the idea a year ago after learning that elephants eat a variety of fruits and flowers, and they digest less than a third of it. So you got a lot of nutritious value still left in the excrement, right? That's just sounds really bad,
And the
right?
fecal matter?
Yeah, right. So I'm gonna put
disgusting.
for those of you who are watching on our video, I'm gonna put up a screenshot here. Now, so there's a picture of a guy and he's got a whole handful of elephant dung, right? It looks kind of grassy. It's not like a brown pile, right? I mean, it's a grassy kind of a thing, right? But he actually takes, and I'm going to go to the next screen where he's squeezing it. And I know you can't see the screen, Nikki, but he's squeezing it like this, and it's just drip oozing out. And there's a lady watching him, and she's like nervous. She's like, what are we going to have to do? And there's 2 elephants off to the side that are watching this. Can you imagine what the elephants are
What are
thinking?
they doing, man? Do they know what that is?
Yeah.
Do they know where that comes from? These humans are dumb.
That's crazy.
Okay, just real quick. I'm at a minute and a half, and it's still...
Still, I bet milk would have broken down by now.
Do you want this?
No. Really? You're just going to let it
I
float?
can't handle it anymore.
So according to the company, this allows consumers of their gin to obtain the most amazing variety of botanicals. So this is how they are phrasing it, right? So in a company statement, they said, quote, "Why don't we let the elephants do the hard work of collecting these botanicals and we'll make gin from it?" So this lady, she's sleeping, wakes her husband up in the middle of the night and says, "Hey, I've got this great idea." See, they had just been on a safari and they were, instructed about all this stuff. And they, elephants, they don't really, their bodies don't absorb only a third of the nutrition value. So 2/3 of it is left out here on the plain for whoever just wants to come and get it. And she's like, we could make gin out of that. We could totally make gin out of that and sell it.
Do people typically make gin out of poop?
No. This is new. This is groundbreaking right here. Patent that bad boy really quick. So the first batch of their botanicals, right, or elephant dung, as it really is, actually came by mail from the park where they had the safari that they learned about. So they had. Can you imagine having that phone call?
Yes, I can.
It's like, hey, we were over there last week, and we were just wondering, could you send us some elephant dung? We are interested in making a drink out of it.
Yummy.
Ooh. So anyway, they apparently did it. So believe it or not, now the owners actually collect their botanicals by hand. Yeah, with their bare hands. Right?
Before or after?
Let's run it through again. Now we still got 14%.
I need a longer glove.
So talk about knowing your source, right? I mean, they really know the source.
They don't know their source at all.
So apparently, when they bottle it, I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but it seems appropriate. When they bottle it, it actually tells you the geographic area where they got that.
Because they don't know what it is. You don't know what's in there. I mean, unless they ate corn.
That's too funny. Did you plan that way? No.
There's no way of knowing that content.
That's true. But anyway, so the gin flavor is described as, wait for it, lovely, wooded, almost spicy and earthy. That's how it's described, right?
It sounds delicious.
Yeah, well, another cool feature of the whole process is that the flavors change with the seasons. It actually does.
That makes sense.
So how does the process?
We don't have any blueberries this month.
How does the process work? Well, I'm glad you asked. So after about 5 sizable bags of dung are collected, the droppings are dried and crumbled and then washed to remove dirt, sand, and stink.
Stink?
Stink, yeah. Eventually, the remains are infused into the gin to enhance their flavors. I'm thinking it might be a lot less hassle if you just got some essential oils and use that.
I'm liking
that
idea.
What's the distillation process anyway? Are you using only stainless steel and glass for that elephant dung? So check this out, though. Bottles of gin sell for about $32 a bottle.
Okay.
And are a big hit with tourists looking for a souvenir.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what?
No.
No, this isn't.
And not today.
Not today. Not ever. Thank you very much.
This is some really good beep. Literally, it is.
Right?
You could say that.
So it's more like a gag gift. I hope people.
I would be gagging for sure. Definitely a gag.
I hope people are not, out there.
So let's talk about
drinking this stuff. Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to pour some wine. So
you and I have a friend in common, or an acquaintance in common, and she went out of the country. And when she came back, she was talking about this very thing, but in relation to coffee. Do you remember the conversation?
No. Refresh my memory.
Yep. Her name is Elizabeth, and she said she was out.
Oh.
And I don't know if she was in Oman or where she was.
Okay.
But she was traveling abroad, and
was it camel?
What? Oh, yeah. I think there was a camel.
There's probably a camel involved.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And it was some type of dung that they steamed it right there, and she had hot.
Steamed it. You did.
A steaming hot cup of crap right there. And she paid good money for it. She said it was really tasty.
Whoa. She said that?
Yes.
We need to have her back on the show.
We need to talk about that.
So, she's kind of funny,
Well, we're not going to talk about that right now. So this is not.
So yeah, let's.
This came from the other side.
Yeah. Oh no. So this is Petite County Mustang wine. It's bottled right here in Petite, Texas.
Yeah, Mustang's a grape.
So I was out at the Pearl Brewery. I have to say that very carefully because I can run them together. And the guy's over there selling his wine, and I tasted several different ones. Some of them get really sweet. It's almost like a syrup, but this one's not. So it's not
I like
overly
sweet wine.
I know, but this one's
this
like
is
perfect.
A red wine.
It's not too.
Ooh, that smells pretty potent.
Yeah, it is.
Impotent. I'm impotent.
What?
Okay, wait. So this has nothing to do with dung, right?
Nope. Nothing to do with it. This is just something that I wanted to get, and I thought we could drink a little alcohol on the show.
Okay.
Keep it family friendly. And
oh, wait.
12.5% by volume.
I have an idea. I'm gonna need another cookie.
Oh no!
Why?
Really?
Yeah.
No. But try the wine first without spoiling it with a cookie. So.
How do you know it's not delicious?
I think
okay. So here's the thing. I don't typically drink.
Smells good.
Red wine.
Why?
You know what? I don't typically drink.
Yeah?
It's Wednesday.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I'd like you more if you did.
Yeah, right?
I just don't typically drink because my face will turn red, and I'm
Really?
one of those people who drinks and gets very quiet. Shh, be quiet.
Yeah, and emotional too, probably, right?
I
Do you
do.
cry a
I
lot when
cry.
you... Have you been drunk in your life?
Once or twice.
Yeah. So what kind of drunk are you? Are you a chatty Cathy, or are you're quiet introverted, or do you cry?
So
Are you a crier?
I'm a quiet comedian.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm real quiet, and I'm a people watcher. And then
That's creepy.
And I crack on people. I'm just like, hey, come here. I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
"What? Are you colorblind?" They're like, no. I'm like, well, why would you put a purple shirt with, brown pants?
Wow.
You look like crap. Get out of my face. Can I buy you a drink?
Yeah, you're that kind of drunk. Well, okay. Well, Nikki's not going to be
Well, now
drinking
you know.
today. So
All
just
right,
taste it.
Cheers. Here you
Yeah,
go.
cheers to...
It smells,
Petite.
it smells very nice.
I like it. It's
Wow.
it's got
What
a little
is-
bit of
no.
zap.
Wow. What is the alcohol content on that, Mark?
It's just
I'm
12.5.
gonna have to, that's it?
Yeah.
Beer have less than a beer has less than 3%. This has 12.5.
Yeah, 12.5% by weight.
Man, I'm
By
about
volume, sorry. By volume. Oh, crap. By volume. So 12.5% of that bottle is straight alcohol. Straight up.
yes.
Wow.
That is very high. So am I. Just
No,
kidding.
but what do you think of the taste?
I think it's a lot of. Let me taste it again.
No, it
I'm
works
gonna
like
have to chug this and let you know.
I can't taste it unless I fill my mouth up with it. Is there a way you're supposed to?
God, Jesus, that is like that's like pure alcohol to me.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna
It tastes
finish
like
the bottle today.
Listen, it tastes like good grape juice
Yes.
without the sugar. It's not
And with a punch right.
like a punch in your face. Like I'm gonna fall down any minute now. That is some strong stuff. That is really good, actually.
It is good, right?
It's very good.
So they had like a selection. I think they had like 4 different bottles there.
Sorry, it's really getting to me. I can feel hair growing on my chest as we speak.
You're twitching over there. That's funny. Oh, you got to watch this on video, guys, if you haven't seen it. Anyway, so they had like 4 different bottles there, and I went through tasting it, and they went from the more not so sweet to sweet. And I think this was the one that was like the least of the sweet, or right next to the,
Okay.
the
I
least of the
actually
sweet.
like it. I prefer like a Moscato or a Riesling
I don't know what that is.
just because I like sweeter wines, but this is very tasty.
But it can get too sweet, right? Where it's almost like drinking syrup or something. I don't like that.
Kinda.
It's
Well,
supposed to be wine, not syrup. Anyway, so yeah, that's the Petite County Mustang wine. I recommend this stuff. It's pretty
Absolutely.
good. I'm not being paid for this, right? I just said, hey, I might talk about this on my show, and he gave me 33% off, right?
Sweet. That's nice.
A little bit of discount, but anyway, I enjoyed it. I had a good, so maybe you guys can try that. See what you think. All right, so let's talk about a new show on the History Channel that I'm actually...
Drunken History.
Oh.
That is awesome.
Really?
Have you ever seen it?
I haven't.
It's on the History Channel.
Really?
And they get celebrities. They come in and they drink 2 or 3 bottles of wine. They're like gone. And then they're like,
Are
tell
you
me.
making this up?
No. It's the best history lesson you'll ever have. It's like, tell me about Paul Revere,
So give me, who's starred on it?
Uh,
Who's been on it?
the guy from Green Lantern. I don't know people's names.
Oh,
the big
yeah.
guy with the curly hair from Green Lantern.
Curly hair.
Yes, red curly hair.
No, that doesn't sound familiar from Green Lantern.
With a Chinese dude?
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
Oh my God.
There was a guy who made the Green Lantern movie, one of the big box
Yeah,
office
just-
movies,
yeah,
but it
just
flopped.
recently. No, it was awesome. And they're in a
Green
like
Lantern?
like the guy was making his espresso every morning with a pretty leaf on it, and then the billionaire's dad dies, or the billionaire dies, and then he takes over his dad's company, and then he becomes a Green Lantern.
I don't know.
Oh, wait.
I think you might be off. You know what you're talking
No,
about.
I'm not.
It's the wine.
No, it's not. I know it's the Green Lantern.
Your eyes are glazed over. Ma'am, can you watch my finger?
I'm a real cheap date, guys. That's my husband.
I'm very, no, seriously. So I went to visit a friend of mine,
He's
Charles
like,
Muir.
When I start drinking, I get off subject.
Right. So I went up to Idaho, right? I was going up there to work or to check out a couple of the farms that Young Living has up there. Because, again, I like to see, the source and all that kind of stuff. Love going out there. Anyway, so I went and had dinner with Charles and April. And he got me a beer, or I was like, hey, I'll try a beer, whatever he was drinking. And I kid you not, I mean, the glass was not as big as this. Well, it might have been, but I drank maybe a third of it, and my face felt like
numb.
I don't know if it was numb or it just felt weird, and I was getting goofy. And so we were talking about cheap date. I'm a wicked cheap date. I was on a cruise one time. I'll just get one more quick story, but I had some white wine, and I had to go back to my room. I was done for the whole day.
Well, wine has much more alcohol content. Yeah, it wasn't Green Lantern. My bad.
I was going to say, I don't think it's a Green Lantern. Anyway, so if you're watching up on the screen there, so this is a show. It's on the History Channel called Kings of Pain. Now, when I first saw this, the guy was getting stung with a wasp deal. It was right. It was called an executioner wasp, and I thought this was just some stupid thing on YouTube, and it was no purpose to it. But this show actually has a purpose. So I actually have a little bit more respect for it.
It wasn't like the show Jackass, where they're just doing stupid stuff.
And I'm not into that.
dumb.
You know, I mean, this is doing some stupid stuff, I think, but there's an actual purpose. So this new show follows wildlife biologist Adam Thorne and professional animal handler Robin Caveman Oliva as they get bitten and stung by some of the most dangerous animals and vicious stinging insects in the world. As crazy as the idea sounds, the show actually has a purpose, and that's to create a complete and comprehensive pain index that will ultimately save lives. So the show was inspired by the work of University of Arizona entomologist Justin Schmidt, who meticulously began compiling his own now famous pain scale 40 years ago. So the stars of the show will be rating the bite of each creature in 3 different ways: the intensity, the duration, and the damage done. So on each, they say on the website there, it was a scale of 1 to 10, but what I actually saw when they did it was a scale of 1 to 30 that's on the website. So anyway, let me tell you a little bit about what they rated. Some of the critters that they'll be working with, right? So the warrior wasp. Wasps spook me. I'm not
the green hornet.
The green hornet. Okay.
There
yeah.
you go. That's the name. The green hornet.
That's different than the Green Lantern.
I was very close. It was green.
Not in the Marvel world, you weren't. People don't like you anymore.
All right.
Mix
I don't know
those
why
two
we're
up.
talking about it.
It was either Batwoman or Catwoman. I just don't
One
remember.
of the two. Did
It was
she
one of
fly
the
or
two. Same
scratch?
thing.
Keep going.
So the warrior wasp was the first one. Executioner wasp, which was the first video that I saw, this guy got stung by, and his reaction was, boy, he was hurting. I mean, it was pretty bad. You could tell. How about a spider called the Goliath bird eater? I want to see that. I seriously want to see a guy get bit by a spider, especially when it's a big bird or it's a big spider, but it eats birds. You okay over there? You dunked an Oreo in the wine. How does it taste? Bad? Really bad? Are you okay?
It's pretty good, actually.
Really? Wow. Everything goes better with wine. Can I have some,
Exactly.
Can I have some
Give me
cereal?
Some dung. I'm going to dip a cow chip in here.
Oh, no. Scorpions. So they're doing scorpions as well, which that freaks me out too. That's another thing I'm not into. How about a monitor lizard? Ooh, those things bite hard from what I understand. A piranha. Here, stick your hand in
How
there.
can you get bit by a piranha?
Well, you have it in a tank, I would imagine. You stick your hand in there. I don't know. How do you get it off? I don't know. Okay, so of the highest I've seen on the pain index so far was a reticulated python scoring 25.75 out of 30. Now, the wasps were up there kind of high too, but there's some crazy stuff in there that you might want to check out on the show. So anyway, the series actually already premiered on November 12th. So, and I haven't seen the whole episode, but I'm going to go try and see if I can record it because I'm excited to.
You know what? It sounds like something I would like to learn about.
Yeah, and talk about it on the show too. Did you see that one? That guy. Well, so up on the screen there, you're going to see a guy. He's being bitten by a python, and
I didn't know they bit. I thought pythons just like wrap around you and suck you to death.
This is what we're learning on the show. It's not all about strangulation. It's also about biting.
Thank you. Strangulate you, not suck on you.
So yeah, what's interesting though is. This was a controlled thing, right, where the snake was going to bite him. I didn't see how they actually got the snake to bite him, but I saw where he was latched onto him. Well, when they got the python off, the actual it had left one of his fangs inside the guy's arm.
Gosh.
And he was freaking out about it. He's kind of crying about it.
And what did he say? That was a 27 and a half On a scale from 1 to 30.
Well, he didn't say that there, but this on their website, yeah, it scored a 25.75 out of 30. And that was the highest one that I saw.
That's for pain.
That's for pain.
I have a zero
well, it's
pain
the pain
tolerance.
index. Now, remember, the pain index is part of the intensity, I think the pain duration, and also the damage done. So it's based. Yeah, what?
I don't know why I got the giggles right now.
Well, it's the wine.
That's funny.
We need to be drinking wine more often on the show. Why can't we drink? It's our show.
It's my damn show. I'll drink wine if I want. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Well, I can save the bottle. We'll just drink it every time we
No,
go.
it goes bad after 24 hours. You got to kill it.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
It irrigates.
I put the cork back in.
No.
What do you
There's
mean
a
it
hole in the
irrigates? Is that even a word?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You put
Hey, Siri.
when you open the wine and you poured it and then you put that in, you've collected all this air in there.
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all?
There we go.
Okay, so when you took the cork off
Yeah.
and you poured out wine,
Huh?
then something's got to fill the space, and it's air. Yeah. And so that's depleting.
Depleting.
Yeah.
Okay.
The taste of the wine. All right, so there you go. That's a little wine business for you. So that's our show for today. And remember, we are on all major podcast platforms. And if you're following us on Facebook and YouTube.
Right.
Yeah,
You
we're
got
going
it.
to post those videos. And then those links will be in the details below. So until next time, guys, you keep it real and try some Oreos and orange juice. It's not bad at all.
Have fun. Have a great week. We'll see you on the next show.